Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to another episode of our Timberborn Ironteeth pressure playthrough. Let's see here. We're day 1 of Cycle 4. Our food situation is pretty dire. Not super pleased with myself for that one. But, we're kind of working through things as best we can. And as we get started here, I think this is going to be a bit of a slower pace episode as I sort of try and figure out the actual future of us. We're also dealing with this thing going off shortly, so got to be careful about that. With the food situation, it has occurred to me that it might be worth our while. For one, we really got to get rid of these thorns, which will cause massive injuries. So I guess we should probably rush building robots, maybe. But also, in order to free some more arable land, we might want to start seriously, moving all of this up here. Maybe, we'll kind of see. I guess we could also, another thing we could do is maybe grow some mangroves. Which, just as a quick check here out of what we've already got. No. Just kind of, I want to see if I need to do anything with the mangroves in order to process them. What am I looking at here? Water. Not suited to outdoor farming. But I don't think these go underground. Actually, this might be the solution to our food problem. Because these do look like they stack. They require a lot of water, which means we're going to need a lot more water pumps. There's definitely something to think about there. We've got our corn, we've got our eggplant, and whatever that little squiggly thing is down there. Squiggly thing. Alright, but it does look like mangroves also produce food, so maybe I should grow them. I guess I can grow them in here. Because another handy thing about growing plants in the water is that it'll kind of slow down the current a little bit, which can be useful. Probably gonna need to build another forester. But we'll kind of, see how all this works out for us for the moment. Because I think we're alright. And I don't want to, again, I don't want to over-engineer things too quickly. Alright, 16 for a large barracks. I mean, if I move our living quarters up here, like I said already, that'll give us some more room to grow crops and things, because, again, we do want to get on top of some of this stuff. Taking a little bit of time. Let's see how things are going down in the old mine shaft, shall we? Answer is not terribly. Oh yeah, I guess all this... Even underground, it will evaporate eventually, so this is all going to, sooner or later, dry out. And this. Yeah, I don't really see any big need for that. But if we can force water to rise... Which, I am increasingly having some doubts about this. I think the only way we'd get the water to rise is if I completely blocked this off. I'm actually also thinking now. Is there a decent current underground? If I could figure out how to move our water... Oh no, it definitely will not fit. Yeah, that's just not happening, is it? Alright, but that's okay, that's okay. Oh, you're actually almost done growing, so I'm gonna go ahead and cancel having you just be demolished, because you weren't really getting demolished anyway. As weird as this is, I do kind of like it. Building lacks goods. Okay, unfortunate. Building unstaffed. Also unfortunate. I don't think we have nearly enough berries to, like, we are really struggling on the food situation here. And I feel quite certain that if I were running a Folktails build, they would probably be doing better, food-wise. Whatever crops can we grow? Canola, corn, and eggplants, which all require additional processing that we don't have access to just yet. Yeah. Anyway, also, how are we doing over here? 8 days. Oh, I haven't actually started. I don't think ooh boy. It's gonna be tight. I'll be honest with you. I have some doubts. I'm gonna increase working hours, just, you know, because we do want to get on top of this. And let's see, all of this should be the top priority. As much as I want it... excuse me. As much as I want it to, you know, make a go at getting this. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be lucky and when this blows up, it'll just, like, drop a massive pile of metal. Or it'll just delete it from existence. I don't know. We will end up losing a lot, but, you know, again, it's one of those things. I guess another thing I could do, and would let me build less, is if I just actually dammed up over here. I mean, I might be overthinking this. Like, because if I just build, like a one high block along the edges here. Oh, and also this will be in the blast zone. All right, you know what? I am going to go ahead and, sorry, Mr. Beaver, you were actually just about to put some stuff here. All right. Instead, maximum priority over there. And I should be able to... yeah, this should get us to safety. Unless it ends up being in the blast zone. Which it is. Okay, so that's slightly problematic. Alright, so that is actually perfect. Okay, so yeah, you being up. This, I don't think water seeps through diagonals, but maybe just to be safe. I also don't like the sort of gaps there, so there we go. Alright. Yeah, and that's much cheaper. Excuse me again. Kind of losing my voice here. There we are, just clearing my throat. Alright, we're good. Oh, this poor guy was hauling all night long. Alright, 7 days left. It's gonna be a very, very close shave, I think. But, you know, we'll do what we can. I'm gonna actually activate the next breeding pod here. Won't really be enough to, to get anything done. Oh no. Injured beavers. That's no good. I might actually want to build a water tower up here, just so that, eventually, beavers who are, you know, making this long trek can maybe stop and get some water. Though, from off-camera play, I've noticed that beavers don't really seem to, they don't really stop what they're doing. I think what happens, and this is probably just to maybe optimize, performance calculations, is that a beaver evidently decides what they're going to do, and then they just do it to completion. So, putting water here is not necessarily going to be valuable. But then again, it might be, because if they do their job, and then maybe before, like if they get thirsty, before they head all the way home, they'll get water. Again, not entirely sure about how all that works. And something I've never, Actually, someone drank from this, so evidently there are... Oh yeah, okay, so when they get thirsty, they are, like, drinking from the nearest. But I don't know exactly when they, like, make that calculation. I assume it's like they finish a job, and then they probably check their needs, see what they, like, need the most. If they're desperately in need of water, they'll go get it. And it does make me wonder if having more food scattered around the map would also be beneficial rather than what we've got here. We're just never going to have enough of these going. Oh, I can grow more under the overhang. Why wasn't I doing that before? But so much of this stuff. This is kind of like carrots with the Folktails, I feel. And one... Or maybe we just don't have enough farmers and it's not getting farmed in time. That is a factor I did not account for in my calculations, was it? That could be it. We might have enough food, we're just not harvesting it fast enough. Alright, 5 days left. At the rate we're going, I feel like we should be able to finish in time, hopefully. Kinda wish I had a few more builders, though. But we're pretty much at maximum capacity. Though we are making a bit more progress here. Also, we have 19 jobs. So... that's good. No vacancies. And if I want to be crazy, I could go ahead and try... I don't know. You know what? We'll wait on that. We'll wait on everything. Oh dear, this poor fellow. Okay. 4 days left. We're really, really pushing it here. Oh, actually, you know what? We might have enough berries to stay on top of this. Might need more cassava. Why can't I click on any of you? Yeah. Anyway, we'll see if getting 2 more beavers ends up improving our farming efficiency. I'm gonna feel kind of stupid if that ends up being the only problem, is that there just weren't enough people gathering the food. Yeah, we're definitely... like, not enough water is escaping. Or... actually, yeah, the only way this is ever going to go up is if I... which also means, now that I think about it, I did kind of goof up my thinking here. Is like, the plan to block this off so that it goes up the shaft will only work Hmm. Yeah. Which may end up happening if I dam up over here. It will create a situation where I'm pretty sure this water will... I'll probably want to do it with sluice gates just to make sure that contaminated stuff doesn't spill over. I don't know. Also probably going to want to build like a little highway under here, maybe. I don't know. There's all kinds of ideas of what we could do. But we definitely need access to more fresh water. I believe there's another freshwater source. Yeah, there's another freshwater source over here, but of course it's being mostly, overrun by bad water. Actually, this whole underground river is a pretty excellent, I would dare argue, like current. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we go back up to the surface here... Oh no, it's all leaving the map. Okay. So there would be some value, maybe during a drought, if... as long as it lasts long enough for, like, the bad water to drain out. If I block this off... So if I block it off, where is it all going to end up coming out? Alright, I'll start dumping down into here, I guess. No, but that will be a way, so we could redirect the bad water to just leave the map this way. Because, like, this is not doing anything for us. And if we can, again, once more zooming down to the bottom, if we can get the water... Oh, shite. Here. Yeah, if we can get this water somehow... and redirect it... Actually. Is there any way I could redirect the bad water? I'm kind of curious what would happen if I walled off over here. Guess this is a little bit of the problem with, things being underground and not necessarily being able to like, see everything. If I zoom in, can I, without turning off layers, get a bit of a view into what's going on here? The answer is sort of, but it's pretty wacky. Alright, let's go over to the bomb that's about to go off. We did it! We're saved! We're gonna get a little bit of bad water, but it should be diluted enough that it doesn't cause us any serious concerns. I think, hopefully. Alright, now we watch. Okay, well, that's good. And we did just, all the steel is just gone forever. Which makes me a little bit sad, but, that's life. Also, I feel like... Nah, that's all good. Alright. You're dying of thirst over here. Little disconcerting. People are starving. So, growing more beavers is probably dangerous. But I am going to continue risking it, I think. Alright, good. And we have more farmers. We'll see if this ends up... Actually, what I should probably do is maybe you focus on harvesting, you focus on... I'm also noticing here that... Wait. Oh no. This whole time! That's like... Oh, I'm an idiot. And I'm sure, hopefully someone has mentioned in the comments, how much of an idiot I am. I need canola oil in order to... in order to ferment the soybeans. But I don't need it for... Oh, blast it, it's right there. Oh, gaslight, gaslight, gaslight. What are we going to do with you? Alright, so we need to start growing canola oil. I don't think we'll accidentally stab ourselves with, Oh, gaslight. You fool. You foolish fool. I might actually risk injury to get rid of these things. But we will see. Alright, so we need a oil press, which requires 50 horsepower and a bit of space. So I'm thinking what I would like to do... I'm going to leave this water here, because having a bit of extra water doesn't hurt anyone, as far as I would dare argue. I'm just going to kind of... I think we can afford to do this. Just build up a little extra space here. Get rid of you as well, because I don't think I can build on top of blockages. Not the fermenter, the oil press. Oh, actually, I could have a... Don't really know what value it would have, but I could build like another half over there. Alright, so... Oh, gaslight, gaslight, gaslight. You absolute moron. Alright, but let's not tear ourselves down too much, because that doesn't help anyone at all, does it? I mean, the important thing is, we did survive, and once I actually get this oil press going, I am fairly confident. Okay, so we're currently producing 150-ish I think... Now, ideally, I had actually just walled this off with... Yeah, I'm gonna try and, you know, get some more speed going here. Alright, so it's gonna get very dire indeed. I think I'm actually just going to straight up turn off all the breeding pods until... Or, you know what, maybe that's dangerously stupid. We'll leave the two on, and we'll kind of see where things end up going for us. Why is no one chopping this tree? Are we actually really all that busy with just these oaks over here? Because I'm not upset about that, but it is interesting. And also with you, are you able to take care of all this on your own? Oh, you know what? I'm also a bit of a fool. For some reason I thought this was another logging outpost, but it is not. Okay, so it's going to be a bit rough. We have 3 days left of drought. We're likely going to run out of water. Though, hopefully not enough to cause things to dry out. Yet. Yeah. Now, this is also definitely not something that's going to be able to be sustainable forever. As the longer we go, the longer the droughts are going to get. On normal mode, I think they get up to like 5, 6, 8 days. So not terrible for us, really. I believe in hard mode they can be like 12 to 15 days or something like that. Which, you know, very not cool for us. but, yeah. I'm also thinking to myself, I do want to build, like, a walking tunnel through here, which eventually we might replace with a tubeway, and by might, I mean we will replace with a tubeway, because it'll probably be faster. Maybe a couple of tubeways, just zipping on down through here. We'll see how things, you know, work out for us. But I do want to advance that plan of, something like this, that maybe we'll replace it with a sluice gate at some point. Oh good, we are getting this taken care of. As we have previously established, it is rather important for us. I do want the spiral stairs. We are also definitely getting to a point where we're going to need more water wheels in order to keep up with our power demands. Which also has me thinking maybe change our pathing a little here. A little this, little that. And then go ahead and destroy this stuff here, like so. Then fit the woodwork shop in here, like so. It is 800 though, so we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Yeah. Alright. So, before things get potentially too dire, I do want to, like, actually, like, make sure we can build up here. So that we can block this off just in case. I feel like this might be the next to go off. Though again, this is another case where instead of capping things off here, maybe I just cap this off. Actually, if we had enough time, I could consider like just capping this entire thing off, though I don't know where the water will all end up going, which is the, you know, disconcerting part. So, just looking at this for a second, how would I get up there? There's a lot of, I'm also concerned about this. You know what? I think let's not overthink it. Let's just go with the you know, the proverbial path of least resistance, and we'll just to be safe, I'm gonna wall off. How far do I want to go with this? I'm thinking something like this. And actually, you know what? We'll just wall up the whole thing for now. And we'll figure out, you know, if we want to do something more. Because again, eventually, we want to redirect more of the fresh water so that we actually have access to it. Which again, this water here. What would be the best way to get that to the surface for us? Nope. Are there any places besides all the way on this side of the map? Answer is not really. So we'll have to do some serious engineering eventually. I mean, if I wall off... I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I mean, if I just wall this off, then... And here, then the fresh water will only be able to go through here, which means it'll come up this vent over on the far end of the map. where it'll flush out over here. And then if I wall things off, we could end up directing it at least partially over here on this end of the map. Which also, again, if I redirect all the water here to come up this shaft, like, there's all kinds of things I could do, but I'm not sure at this stage, you know, what, like, or, you know, whether any of this is actually a good idea or not. What do we have going on over here? Ah, we need gears. And we're not going to be able to make gears for a while because we're having a little bit of, oh dear, 0 horsepower? That just won't do it all, will it? I mean, I'm probably trying to force a little too much here. Okay, we get more power over here. So I just need to bring the power over. I'm going to actually just go ahead and build these now. What we want to do is build a vertical power shaft. Okay, costing a little bit of science, but that's okay. And I can just do this. And I believe beavers can build approximately 2 units in height. Yeah, if I do this, then that'll, you know, connect all this, which is going to be a little difficult because we do need the gears. And our gear production is mostly going to the oil press right now. Yeah, you see our power requirements are much higher than what we're actually producing. But once we get these in, and I'm sure I could end up building like a nice canal so that we could actually keep the power running, you know, a bit more. Oh, actually, I feel like a bit of an idiot here. Let's prioritize building this first. No, actually, for some reason I had it in my head, oh, we won't be able to walk over, over this tile here, but that's obviously not true. Okay, so we did build our little corner shaft. Now we're just playing the waiting game on all the rest of this stuff. Alright. And you know what? Let's make life a little easier for our beavers while we wait on all these things. Ooh-wee. Alright. Alright, this should definitely get us somewhere. But we're so cramped right now. I'm gonna have to figure out, you know, some more, I'm actually almost wondering if I get rid of this, and then just make this a straight canal, and then do something similar here. Like, I could wall up all of this, because obviously, terraforming it into dirt, which we can do eventually, but we do need the dirt excavator. I'm also wondering to myself if a interesting play would be to try walling this up so that the water has to, like, rise up and then kind of spill over. Oh my god, why is everyone getting injured? Why? Oh well. Okay, I can turn you off, because you're not doing anything right now. And we've got just all of this. Which as, you know, things clear off... Oh, shit. Oh, no. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn, all my plans. And I miscalculated on that. Okay, let's, alright. Oh, but wait. If I block you off... where does the water go? Alright, it goes through here. Oh, shite. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie me. I think there is a non-zero chance we are boned. Oh, crap. Okay, not good. Very not good. Alright. Alright, so we have to go back underground here. Okay. This is not going to work at all. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, let's try to haul this back as quickly as possible. As what I guess we're going to do instead is wall off over here. Which I'm actually increasingly thinking that's what's going to end up having to happen, isn't it? Is we are going to have to redirect water up here. It's the only way. What is going on over here? Anyway. Oh dear. So many problems. And we only have 6 days. Kind of, yeah, kind of screwed the pooch on that one, didn't I? Alright, I am trying to recover this water. Let's maximize priorities over here. I mean, once this goes off, which is hopefully going to go off sooner rather than later, will that... Actually, I think that's only going to make my problem worse. Because, like, there's just nowhere for this water to go. Oh, wait. Gaslight, you fool. This is the one that is a problem. Okay. Yeah, so basically this whole area is going to end up underwater. I think I need more builders. Oh dear. Okay. Need more builders. I can't afford more builders. We do have a good stockpile of water, though. Or not water, of wood. So maybe what I do is I create a builder's hut, which I'll just plop over here, and we turn off the lumberjacks for a while. Okay, we did clear all this, so that's good. As what I'm thinking at this point now is I need to try and have like as much room for bad water to just flow. Though, if... Hang on. I don't think I have time to make this happen. I don't think I have a way to make this work. But if I could make the water flow... I don't know how I would do this, though. Oh. You know what, I'm also... Yeah, bad water down there at all will screw us. I think if I put it here... feel like I'm screwed no matter what I do. But if a drought comes sooner than later, we might be able to figure something out here. Simple truth is, I don't know what I'm doing at this stage. Okay, but we will leave you. We might need to wall this off entirely. Okay. I'm trying here, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm probably going to have to take some time between episodes to like really look around and play with where things are going. I might need to rush Dynamite so that we can try to open some new paths. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, I think I that's what we want to do. We want to take a little bit of time to just consider our options in between episodes. So we're going to wrap things up here. We'll see how they go. Until the next time, however, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope that our beavers will not be dead when we come back in the next episode.